The 1998 video game Tomb Raider 3, to be honest, I just don't like this one. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up playing it like I did the second installment. But at least this, it's not an outright horrible game. But it's not really remarkable in this long running franchise either. Seriously, Core Design, what the hell? Why Jack make this the hardest in the trilogy? Maybe it's because they thought it provided a challenge to players, but that's far from the case. I really didn't have that much fun playing this for the first time. I played a little bit of it, like the first level, and then I didn't want to play this anymore, so I was like, alright, that's enough, just because of how frustrated I was. So Lara Croft is going on another adventure. This time she is searching for 4 pieces of a meteorite that is scattered across the world. I generally thought the story in this was subpar. I mean, quite frankly, it doesn't advance for several hours because I did look up the story of this online. And I get that they wanted to drag this game out, but my goodness, this is not the way how you do it. In fact, even the opening is vague. There's not even a cutscene. It just skips straight to the gameplay. To make matters worse, this also didn't change the formula, which was starting to feel stale at this point in the franchise. Nonetheless, I found this boring and probably one of the weaker entries in this franchise, but oddly enough, this is not a dumpster fire because it's somewhat entertaining despite some of the issues that I have with it. Even Lara Croft seems to take a step back in terms of the evolution. What I mean by that, she's not really likable here. She kills innocent security guards just doing their job at Area 51, homeless, and tribesmen who just defending their domain, the turf. I don't know what Core Design thought it was a good idea to make her somewhat the villain, but clearly this game is lacking in several areas. The thing is that I had a lot of fun going back and playing Tomb Raider 2 earlier in the year, but then this right here, it's like, man, what happened? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think this is a terrible game. It's just so damn frustrating. To a point where I would dare someone to play this game without looking up a guide online. Yeah, I had to quit playing this myself because I was getting mad. And the thing is that I get this was 1998, but in a year where there was other classics that came out, such as the original Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3, among others. Well, this one kind of falls near the landslide of just being mediocrity. What else can I say? And then this game tries to mix it up by having some levels where you're driving vehicles. And the boss fights, nothing noteworthy either. I mean, crying out loud, the final boss is a giant spider. Like, really? I'd rather prefer it had been a T-Rex. Anyway, I'm going on rant here, but if you somehow never played this, don't even waste your time on it. And maybe the remake, or should I say remaster, is a lot better. But this game right here, time has not done this any wonders. I won't even say it's nostalgia, at least not for me anyway, because, well, Tomb Raider 2 was always the better game in my opinion, but hey, to each his own. Anyone out there like this game, more power to you, but for me, I generally think this is quite forgivable. At the end of the day, this video game is okay. It doesn't really stand out compared to all the other high-profile games that came out that year. But at least it's not like one of the worst video games I have played either. I'm giving this video game a 6 out of 10. Yeah, only the most hardcore Tomb Raider fans have enjoyed this over the years. But at least the soundtrack is great. It fits the tone of this game really well. And the graphics look great for the time also. Even if the gameplay is unforgiving, I have played much worse games than this, so there's another silver lining. Anyway, a somewhat memorable video game that gets some things right, but it also isn't regarded by a lot of people as being one of the best in this franchise either. And that's my review of Tomb Raider 3. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this video game. Alright, this is Slum Guy 172 saying peace out. Psst.